MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ricky Ramirez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, Brian Ramiro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. So 1-1 to 1-2 now.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Settling in now, Tim LeCastro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Danny Nowakowski, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's only 2 for 10. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Archer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jorge Soler is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, barehanded for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Locastro has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. So here's the Royals DH, Bobby Pechtel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pechtel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Down and away, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go way out of here as it bangs off the gate. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
That is it.
Into the box, Nick Prado.
Nick
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Thompson is right there, one down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
Walter.
And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Digging in now, Walter Sohn comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sandoval is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Spangenberg is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is there, and he has it for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Pablo Sandoval. My locker mate in 2010 when we won the World Series with the San Francisco Giants. I know he's fun-loving, and everyone worries about the offensive side, but he's got some first-step quickness that'll shock you, and a strong arm to boot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Sohn going back at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
That is good. The designated
Here's
hitter.
Mark Trumbo now. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Sohn racing back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Trace Thompson digs in. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Rowley, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Thompson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alexi Guardado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Ramiro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Royals in now, Corey Spangenberg. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1-2 now. Here's Archer on 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Two and two to Jorge Soler. Three and two now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Tim.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Danny Nowakowski. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Popped up. Gonzalez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Hechtel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. Cozart over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Guardado is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now is the designated hitter. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Trumbo, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Drilled on the ground to short. Guardado is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Walter Sohn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Spangenberg. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Guardado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off 1-0. Prado on third with 2 out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg has it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. In now for the O's, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Marwin
Lifted down the line in left. Sohn on the move, but this will land untouched. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that misses ball 4 now to lead off walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Coming to the plate now, Trace Thompson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Rob Rowley is on deck. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Rowley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sohn racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
That misses, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with two on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So next to the plate for the Royals, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only two hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Up next for the Royals.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here. James Yeager will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7. Jay Yeager.
First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in...
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. Gonzalez scoops it up, and they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
Now batter.
So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in once again, Tim LeCastro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he'll make it back in safely at third. Ramiro, the runner at third with no outs. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Danny Nowakowski. First delivery to him on the way. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Spangenberg loves it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. James Yeager will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from. Here out. James Yeager is out of the dugout here as he'll take over in left field and hitting the pitcher's spot now.
Yeager, your attention please. Now playing left field. Number 7.
William Park will also enter as he takes over at third base.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing third base.
Here's the first pitch 17. To him.
William.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. In now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Karen O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Royals.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Prado. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 line toward right center, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So digging in now, John Burks. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off there 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Prado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The shortstop.
Striding into the box, Alexi Guardado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, James Yeager. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
From the stretch, showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Spangenberg with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Stepping in, Brian Ramiro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The set and the 1-0. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
All even now, 2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Royals settled for just the one. Trevor Cahill is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Your attention, please. Now
Zach Cozart will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. From the stretch, and a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Left center, base hit. Oh, and he throws it away.
Dan, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball. Took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, D-Roll, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Rowley. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side. Kirby Yates is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So striding forward now, Tim LeCastro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Runners going. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Pechtel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking. So striding in,
now
Nick Prado, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phil Hughes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nowakowski comes on now, and he has it 1 down. In is Jorge Soler. Past history with Phil Hughes. He has a 3 for 12 line. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Left fielder, Trey.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Guardado over to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Ready with the 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rowley goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, William Hart. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a hard liner, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Alexi Guardado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get. Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Nowakowski is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A pause and the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ramiro is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to the final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Pronto near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Kansas City rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Archer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kevin Quackenbush records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us. 6 stolen bags in the contest as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. Only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Chi